Good morning, Malcolm here, and it's Friday. Today we're going to talk about a couple of things. First of all, let's have a look at the daily newsletter. If we go down, we got quite a few AW selections today. I've come up with a little bit of a different method than we've been using up to now, just to see if the selections bring up a few more winners, so we can watch those over the next few days to see what happens. The test system, or the weird lay system, done well yesterday. Two of those that we put the place prices on didn't come in place, so we won on those. And we did lose on Know the Law, but it was at a low price and it was probably expected. We only have one selection today, and again there's the place price of 3.85, so anything over 7 can be placed. Sorry, no sponsor of the day today. Yesterday's lay of the day, that was a bit disappointing, but if you remember, I talked about two possible selections. Well, both of them actually won their race, so I had no chance on that one. Hopefully today's will do a lot better. And down to the back test system, whereby we won again yesterday and maybe a good chance again today. Okay, a couple of things I wanted to go over was, one, the prize lay system. If we go to the GHB articles section, oh, by the way, you can get to that just by going to grailspot.co.uk and then clicking on articles at the bottom, and you see my prize lay review. Just to report on April, we were 20 points up, roughly. It was actually a bad month for the actual system because we had about 10 losers, but we still managed to get 20 points up. 3 of those losers were above the 4 mark, but we still managed to come in, as I said, 20 points up. So even, you know, with 10 losers, it still showed a profit. So that's quite good. If we hadn't have had those losers, in fact, up to yesterday, we were up to almost 27 points, 26 points, but we had a 7-1 loser, which knocked us down again. There's been 5 or 6 selections a day, so that system's still doing well, and we're going to continue testing that into May to see how it does. But now that's 3 months of testing by us and several other people that have shown this, the prize lay system really is a winning formula. So, as I've said before, I think it's worth checking out, and if you go to my review, you can see what I think about it. Okay, the last thing I wanted to talk about this morning was Button on the Drivers' Championship. I've mentioned this a couple of times in my daily email, and I still think Button's probably got a good chance of winning this year. You noticed that Vettel was pretty close to him as well, so a lot of people are thinking it could be between the two of them. But my point is that this is probably a good time to trade. Maybe lay him and back him back later, because I think one weekend of one of the other drivers having another good day will send his price up again. So I think this early in the season is a good time to do a trade. I won't do it today, but I'll show you how to do it next week in the blog. But it's certainly worth looking at. I wouldn't go for Vettel or Hamilton or any others at the moment, because they're all on their way, or their prices are lowering mostly at the moment as they get better during the season. And any of these could have a good weekend. I mean, we can't write off Ferrari yet, or McLaren. So, you know, Kimi's right down here at 36 at the moment. But, you know, a couple of good weekends of wins and that's it. He's right back down here. So I think Button would be the best one to trade on. And it's worth watching his price. But I would certainly consider putting a lay on there now and backing back a bit later. Okay, that's it from me. Have a good weekend. As you know, I don't bet on the weekend, personal choice. And I think it's always interesting to see if you're going to get caught out. You often do on a weekend, so I leave them alone. Again, have a good weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Thanks. Bye-bye.